The white-haired OP anime character is one of the most infamous archetypes within anime. There are countless characters that possess this build. Well, actually, that's kind of a lie. There aren't as many as I thought, but hey, whatever. Nonetheless, in today's video, we are going to be going over 5 white-haired anime characters, and we're going to rank them from F to S tier in terms of combat ability and character depth. If you guys are new around here, don't be afraid to like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds, and it helps a ton. Without further ado, let's get into the video. First up is Gabimaru the Hollow, one of my personal favorites in recent time. The first time we see him fight is during one of the earlier episodes before the depart to the island. So what happened was he was just sitting out from the fighting, right? He didn't really want to fight nobody. He was just minding his business until the Shogun is forcing him to fight. And since he doesn't have much choice, this dude right here, this nigga is just collateral damage. Gabimaru walks up to him and tears his throat out, killing him instantly, right? Turns to the dude next to him and throws an overhead kick that decapitates him. He finds another target, rips his throat out, and then rips another guy's throat out with his teeth. You literally just tore both of their necks out with your hands, and now all of a sudden this guy gets your teeth? Come on, bro. He just wanted to do that shit. He decapitates 2 more people and then proceeds to one-shot the rest of the people chasing him. After punching a hole in the last guy's chest, everyone is looking at this nigga in pure terror. Hey, can you blame him, bro? Next, we're gonna look at the fight with the big nigga with a bunch of weapons. While Gabimaru is trying to tighten his restraints, he gets bashed over the head by what I can only assume is a pure iron mace or something. Then he gets bashed on his side with whatever the hell this thing is. That brawler ass hammer. The big guy keeps attacking, but Gabimaru's defense is clearly better than his offense. So when he finally finishes tightening his restraints, he just launches Fatboy into the air with minimal effort, and Fatboy is looking down like, who the hell am I fighting? He kicks a stick directly into Fatboy's chest, knocking the wind out of him. I promise you, he was sitting on that ground like alright, my bad. But then he tells Gabimaru to get serious. And that's the last time we see him alive, because next time we see him, he's dead. He's very, very dead. I don't even know how he dies like this. But Gabimaru is a pretty cool character with a solid backstory, even if it is very inconsistent and confusing. And since he's just not as super strong as the other characters we're going to be going over, I'm going to put him in B tier for right now. Next up is none other than Satoru Gojo. We can't have a video on white-haired characters without the second strongest sorcerer, can we? Yes. You were supposed to say no. For this segment, we're going to focus on the fight with Jogo. Gojo was just getting a ride from his boy, and I didn't know where he asked to get out. Gojo could sense Jogo getting ready to ambush them, so he's like, come on bro, just come on out. Jogo pulls up cheesing his shit, not knowing the ass beating that is in store for him. Jogo tries to set Gojo on fire, but Gojo ate that shit. Jogo keeps on trying to text, but nothing's working. So at some point he's thinking, why can't I hit you? Gojo tells him to come closer to try and touch him. Then Gojo start getting freaky you niggas and shit like, come on bro, you over here playing with niggas' fingers. As soon as Jogo refuses to hold hands, Gojo gut checks him with some crazy force, slaps him 3 times and then kicks his ass into perfect range for a red skittle, literally sending him flying for miles. Oh my god, I do not remember his red having this much power. They scrap a little bit in the forest before Gojo kicks him into a lake. While Jogo thinks of a plan that probably won't work, Gojo goes to grab Yuji to watch the fight. He calls Jogo weak to rage bait him, and that shit definitely works, forcing these two into a domain battle that Gojo wins with ease. Since his domain renders his opponents unable to move or think, he just walks right up to Jogo and tears his head off. In my opinion, Gojo will always be top 5 for me. That may be relevancy bias, but whatever. So Gojo is gonna have to go into A tier for me. Next up is arguably the blueprint for Gojo, Kakashi Hatake. Now I'm not gonna lie, the amount of bias I have for this man is unhealthy, but before we get into the rankings, let's look at a fight real quick to demonstrate. Kakashi vs Zabuza had a little 10-year-old me lit as hell. Kakashi was just free from the water prison and swoops in to save Naruto. These two stand there ore farming for like 5 minutes before they break apart and start scrapping. Zabuza starts using a hand sign and Kakashi uses his Sharingan to copy his hand sign in real time as he does the hand sign, right? So they finish at the same time and they clash. Zabuza tries another jutsu he's confident in, but Kakashi copies that shit before he can even finish. using his own jutsu to completely submerge Zabuza in the lake. When he reemerges, he throws a bunch of kunai at him and probably all 4 of his limbs, right? Then Haku pulls up to save him. The next time they scrap, Haku dies and Zabuza was no longer employed, so him and Kakashi really didn't have no more beef. So Zabuza kills old boy and then dies from blood loss, so I'm gonna count that as a dub for Kakashi. Honestly, I haven't watched Naruto in a long time, but when I rewatch it, I'll probably have a video out for Kakashi, you know, cause it's Kakashi, bro. 150 likes, I'll do a Kakashi video next week. S tier without question. Ken Kaneki. Where do I start? That boy Kaneki started off as a fodder regular ass nigga, bro. Until Jason got a hold of him, torture was so bad he started hallucinating a bad bitch that put him in this situation. Hey, we don't blame you over here, bro. I'll be thinking about my evil ass exes too, bro. It's okay. But that nigga Kaneki might have it worse though, cause my hair didn't turn white after I got done bad. Anyways, Kaneki gets free, wraps the chains around Jason's neck, he gets thrown off, he does his little ore farming shit, right? Gotta get the clips for the edits. Y'all know how it is, bro. And they really get to scrapping. Jason grabs hold of Kaneki's leg, so Kaneki completely mangles his own leg to get free, right? He uses the momentum to launch Jason like 80-90 feet away. Now all of a sudden this nigga is barking and growling and shit like, bro, you was just a hash slinging slasher like 20 minutes ago, what happened? They keep fighting and Jason is shooting straight air balls. That boy Jason's shooting straight blanks right now, bro. Shooting straight Keldon Johnson stats. Until Kaneki throws an uppercut that Jason just eats. He gets thrown into a wall, he walks back and he's locked in, right? He has this little thingamabob sticking out of his back. I had low-key forgot what it's called cause it's been like 2 years since I watched Tokyo Ghoul, but hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. Kaneki finally lands a good hit and that man Jason is donezo. And the cherry on top is that Kaneki walks up to Jason and does the exact same shit that he did to him. 1000 minus 7. And Jason tried to keep his cool, but that nigga start crying. That boy Jason was scared. And then Kaneki just eats him, bro. He eats him alive. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Kaneki, bro. I'd have to say mid A tier. A little bit higher than Gojo. Well. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If I missed anybody, my rankings. I don't know. If you guys enjoy videos over here, don't forget to, you know, check out my other channel, Love Kudo Archive. I post games over there sometimes.
That was, you literally just did it, bro.
What's that sound? I don't have anything else to say. Y'all stay safe out there. I love y'all. Mwah.